Yeah. Hello, friends. Today we are going to learn about NICE interaction management. As you all know, NICE is the leader in call recording solutions. So we will first analyze why customers choose NICE. So there is a quality team who want to analyze the performance of agents, like evaluate whether agents are doing right things or not. So quality people need a NICE software. Then for a compliance, like every bank, every insurance company, or any financial sector, they have to record every transaction coming into their call center. They have to record all calls. So for compliance purpose, they are using NICE. Then analytics. Everyone wants to understand what is going right and what is going on wrong with the customers. So NICE analytics products help customers to check what is the uh, to check how they can improve using analytics. Then for process optimization, whenever you call into a contact center, there is always a uh, waiting time. So every call center administrator wants to reduce the average handle time and so that they can serve more customers. So for process optimization, NICE is used. Solutions are offered as a layers in NICE interaction management. So we will see how the so how the layers are there in every NICE product. This is the basic infrastructure. Here, the base is uh, the base is an infrastructure and architecture, which is your TDM or a wipe logger or a screen logger. On the top of it, we have a compliance suite or an enterprise suite, and then we have various packages: interaction QM, interaction analytics, all those things. So how the recording the interaction, how are we doing it? Customer is calling a call center, then there are various ways by which we can record the interaction, but the common in those is duplicating the packets or forking into the stream. The first step in the NICE process is recording the call. There are various ways we can record the call, but they all involve either tapping into the audio stream or duplicating the audio and sending it to NICE component called logger. This is the voice logger. So we are playing back the calls for compliance purpose in a bank industry or insurance industry or a financial industry. Then we archive them for a long-term storage, maybe 7 years. In some cases, might be 25 years. Then we are reviewing those calls for a quality assurance purpose. Just to give you a brief example, for a Tata Sky, suppose Tata Sky agents are doing an outbound call to customers and they are promising some things like this package is only for 5 rupees per day, but the call center administrator or a supervisor needs to check whether right information is passed to the end users or end customers, which is better for the long term. So they are reviewing calls once recorded on voice logger, tracked with the screen recording and text capture to show full customer experience. Then analyzing it for quality and process optimization. As said earlier, to reduce the average handling time, average waiting time of a contact center. And you can imagine 1 minute less average handling time or 1 minute deduction of a 1 minute in average waiting time will boost revenue of a contact center a lot in a long term. So here we can see what are the quality sites and what are the compliance sites. Quality sites are generally the call centers, inbound or outbound. Compliance sites are banks, financial institutes. Quality sites record calls for quality assurance purpose, such as they have to be sure that, that the quality delivered to the customers via contact center is the best. And for a compliance site, They have to record calls for legal purpose. For example, if someone calls a contact center or a trading site and asks for some transaction to do, and later that matter goes into the court. So the compliance site, that is a bank or a financial institute, has to has to provide a proof that this was actually said by the customer and the things are done accordingly. So compliance sites need to reserve calls for 7 years. In some cases, we store them for 25 years. So what actually done in quality sites in terms of a technical perspective? Quality sites record selectively. That is, suppose the 6 calls per week per agent or as per the requirement. Whereas compliance sites record calls 100%. Like all calls coming or going out of the contact center are recorded. So the core components, infrastructure and architecture. Here we have a TDM or a VoIP logger, screen logger. For archiving, we have a storage center. On the top of it, you can install any package, QM package, interaction analytics package, or anyone as per your requirement. So the core components. There are 4 components which are mandatory in NICE Interaction Management 4.1, and without that, system will never run. These 4 components are application server, logger, database server, and interaction server. Application server, let us go in details. Logger. Logger is a server that actually records voice media, that is RTP packets from trunks, extensions, or the network. We are getting RTP packets either from trunk or extension or from switches. So we are either tapping it into the network or duplicating the packets, and they are transferred to NICE logger. Database server. It holds all system information like settings, administration, call data, QM data. As you all know, database is a must in any system. Here for NICE Interaction Management 4.1, we are using SQL Server 2008, or which might be 32-bit or a 64-bit. Then we have a third component, which is a interaction server. It is a server dedicated to handling live events for CTI. Like CTI, all you know is the data coming along with the call. For example, calling number, called number, date of the call, time of the call, and extension, agent ID. All those things are termed as CTI. CTI is computer telephone integration, and it is a must to identify the call. On logger, we have the RTP packets, but CTI data is associated to it, and then we can search the call easily on GUI to identify whether we have a recording or not for that particular date and time for that particular agent. Then we have an application server. This is the server, actually a web server that delivers application to users workstation. For example, a supervisor needs to have a GUI to search the call, to analyze agent's performance. So that all things are done by application server. So the core system components are logger, database server, interaction server, and application server. Sentinel is not a core component, but yes, it is an additional component to monitor system whether system is performing well or not. It is for health check purpose. It runs on SNMP. System architecture. So a customer is calling from a PSTN. He is calling on 1-800 number. A call is coming to the contact center environment via a PRI, BRI, SIP trunk, and it is coming to a telephony component. Might be your Cisco PBX, via PBX, Genesis PBX, or any other. So on a telephony component, nicely requires two things to record a call from a telephony. One is a RTP packets and another is a CTI. So as we earlier discussed, CTI is passed. Uh, to give an example, to give an example, to pass a CTI data to NICE, we are creating application user in Cisco, and that which helps to pass the CTI data to the NICE environment. To pass RTP packets, we are either passing it by forking into the trunk or duplicating the packets from switch, or for a Cisco phone will duplicate the packet using a built-in bridge feature available at the Cisco phone. So here is the call flow. Agent is calling, like customer is calling to PBX via PSTN. So to explain in brief, what are we observing over here? PBX is giving a CTI data to interaction management, and it is giving RTP packets to the VoIP logger, and from an agent screen, the packets are transferred to form to a screen logger to record the screen of an agent. Screen logger is a mandatory, is not a mandatory component, but it is the optional component, and it is required for a compliance purpose or a quality auditing purpose if something goes wrong. So these voice packets are stored into storage center for a long term purpose. They are archived over there, and via application server, we are getting all the details like which call we need for a playback from the application server. It is a GUI where administrators or a supervisor put a query and get the required details. The playback workstation, like if a system user such as administrator wants to check if calls are getting recorded fine or not, a system user can do it via his own GUI portal. So to give in history about nice solutions, we have 8.x logger earlier, which were hardware based. Then we have 8.x CLS perform R1, R2, R3. Currently, we are working as a nice majority of the customers are currently working on nice interaction management R4.1 or Engage 6.3, which is the latest one. In future, nice will have a cloud-based solutions. Hi friends, so here is the course agenda. We will have first telephony overview, then we will cover some networking basics which are required relevant to this course. Then we will check system architecture. Then we can also see how can we implement nice interaction 4.1. So we will see SRT installation, NDM, and we will install nice. Then we will have SQL introduction, which is required for database part. So we will see how the database structure is, data mart and analysis cube. Then we will see the components of application server, interaction server overview, then CTI integration. We will cover Cisco JTAP integration in active in passive mode. Then we will cover Avaya if required. Then we will see the components of interaction center. Then we will see different recording environments like static, dynamic, total recording, selective recording as per the need. Then we will see system administrator, user administrator, VoIP logger, VoIP recorder, channel mapping, then RCM, passive VoIP mapping, screen recording, and then we will have functional review for nice Sentinel 4.1, which is a monitoring component. Then we will check health check reports. How can we monitor our nice components using Sentinel? Import export utility, tracing a call in nice interaction server, which is a level 3 job, and different tools which will we use, such as a log collector for tracing the logs. So thank you, friends. So this is just an overview, and as per your requirement, we can go into the installation of NICE or a system administration of a NICE, or as per your role, we can have the relevant training. Might be it installer implementation role, might if you are in a administrative role, we can cover all the things that are required in your day-to-day job. And NICE is having a good job market all over the globe since they are the market leaders in call recording solutions, and now they are coming with analytics and cloud products. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.